Hey, this is Raulh of Please Act Right. I recently did a video of femininity coach April Mason quitting the coaching game because black women were being unrealistic. Now she's admitting she's gotten wealthy off black women selling them fluff. Take a listen.
Over the last 2 years, although, people say, why would she close if she was, making money? No, it's very lucrative. Put it like this. I'm going to keep it at 1,000 with you. If you ever want to make a lot of money, join the dating industry and give women fluff.
Now, let's not act like we're surprised because this has been going on since the beginning of the 70s. People like Steve Harvey, Derek Jackson, and a host of others have done extremely well selling books and programs to black women because they know that if they can tap into their emotions, they can sell them pretty much anything.
So I started a matchmaking service back in 2012, baby. I closed it in 2013 because the expectations were so unreal.
Here's what I think happened with April Mason. She said she started being a femininity coach around 2011, and 2 years later, she quit. Over a little bit of time, I'm thinking she thought to herself, there's gotta be a way I can still make money from these uncoachable women. Realizing that these women didn't want to do the work that's needed in order for them to become the wife that they should be, she decided to take another route. If I can't teach them, I'll make money off them selling them fluff. From then on, she basically taught them how to fake being wife material and being feminine just long enough to hook the man that she wants. Now, of course, I don't agree with this tactic because the real her in these women is gonna come out sooner or later and the man will have been played. Also, if you really think about it, why does a woman have to be taught how to be a woman? Femininity is not something that should be taught. It's something that should be instilled in a woman all on its own. April Mason has done well over the last 10 years selling her fake it till you make it services that she's able to spend large amounts of money just to sit in the front row at a conference.
When I was at the Ross event, honey, that was the April Mason event, honey.
Whoa.
It was $25,000 a head.
But like I said, this has been going on for a while. The same thing happened with Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey's audience is basically women, especially black women. So many times I've heard him just tell women what they want to hear. My favorite is, ladies, you are the prize. Well, those of us who have and utilize common sense know that's not always true. A woman is only a prize to a man if she brings the value that he seeks. Now, the majority of us know about the book Steve Harvey wrote called Act Like a Woman, Think Like a Man. When Steve Harvey went on the Oprah Winfrey Show to promote the book, he admitted that after this first show, his book sold 2.7 million copies, and each copy sold for $14.99. I'll let you do the math on that. It also went on to become a movie, Think Like a Man. That one movie alone made $96.1 million at the box office, and it only cost $12 million to make. Now, I'll admit Steve Harvey did tell a few things that women needed to hear, like,
why can't I seem to find a man to live up to my standards?
Maybe you need to adjust them a little bit.
Bullshit.
Are you saying that we should settle?
Look, you make six figures. Does he have to?
Yes.
You own your own home. Does he have to?
Yes and yes.
but the fact still remains, Steve Harvey doesn't tell women what they need to know about being a wife. He mostly talks about making adjustments for the right man. But my logic is, what's the difference if she attracts the right man if she doesn't know how to keep him? Also, there's Derek Jackson. We all know was telling women exactly what they wanted to hear so he could sell his products to them too. I'm really sure he was doing well financially until he messed up and got caught cheating on his wife. Had he not got caught cheating, he more than likely would still be making a lucrative living off black women, just catering to them by telling them what they want to hear. Even the pastors in the churches are telling women what they want to hear. I don't know who I'm talking to out there, but God put it on my authority to tell you that that husband that you've been praying for, he is on his way. And the whole congregation of women goes wild. They're running up and down the aisles and shouting and rolling around on the floor in their good church clothes because every one of them thinks he's talking about them. And then he makes the announcement that if each one puts $50 in the collection plate, her husband will be in their presence by the end of the week. But that same pastor spends no time teaching these women how to be wives. But because he has tapped into their emotions, he knows they're gonna put that money in that collection plate, and that's all that matters. How many of us know you can't buy a blessing? And you can't buy a husband either. And when the end of the week comes, None of these women who gave away $50 has a husband, and not one of them even questions the pastor on his broken promise. Even large corporations in the US and internationally make millions of dollars off black women by feeding them what they think is real in order to get their paychecks. They tell them if they wear makeup, they'll be more attractive. If they wear long eyelashes and long fingernails, they'll look like they're balling. The hair weave industry is a multi-billion-dollar a year industry. And who's spending the most of their money for that hair? Mostly black women, because they're told that their hair is not good enough. Just tell them that the new Chanel purse is the thing to have, and they'll go flocking to the store trying to get one. Honestly, it's kind of sad if you really think about it. I mean, why would you spend $1,500 to $3,000 on a purse that costs the company $50 to make? I kid you not. I used to be a UPS delivery driver, and one day I was delivering to a high-end store, and I saw a young lady paying for an overpriced purse using 3 different credit cards. If you can't buy it with one credit card, you can't afford it. Women are going broke trying to look a certain look on the outside, but refuse to put the work to become the woman she was designed to be on the inside. So why are all these companies able to make millions of dollars off these women, including people like April Mason and Derrick Jackson? Because they know if they try to sell them the truth, and the truth being that they have to make adjustments in their attitude and their way of thinking, they won't want to do the work and they're not going to buy it. So if they won't buy it, what's the point of producing it? So ladies, you can buy all the hair weave, long fingernails, long eyelashes, overpriced purses and shoes, and you can even buy a femininity course that teaches you how to fake being a woman. But in the end, when all that stuff is removed, the real you is underneath. And if the real you couldn't get or keep a husband, wasting your money on all that stuff is not going to help you get one either. Feel free to continue to keep giving your wealth away, thinking that it will. Hey, somebody had to tell you, and I love you, so it might as well be me. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell to get notified when I post a new video. I post a new video every week. And in the meantime, will you please act right? My name is Raulh. See you in another video. So if you enjoyed this video, check out one of these 2 videos right here. I'm sure you'll enjoy them too. And if you like, you can visit my channel. I have plenty of videos there. Go ahead. Don't be scared.